welcome back to my channel. All right, I'm just heading out quick just to get coffee and a soda. And I did do a walkthrough through Aldi's yesterday, and it's only like 11 minutes, but I am gonna post it for the people that enjoy it. And there's a candle in there, a heart-shaped candle. I couldn't get them all out to smell them, but the one that I did smelled pretty nice. And they are $19.99. And the first person I thought of, don't ask me why, is Feta, because she loves the candles as well. So I'm going to post that later today, which you'll probably see that before this anyway. So, but that's where my mind is going. So, all right, let's get an iced coffee. I did post on my community tab. I think it was Deanna Love, I believe. She wanted to see what I used for the cold brew. So I went ahead and posted that on my community tab so she could see that. Also, someone mentioned they use the Nescafe as well, and they use a frother. I need to use my frother. I can't believe that I haven't used it yet. And the funny thing is, you know, when Tasha comes down to visit and stuff, she'll make an iced coffee at my house. She hasn't even asked to use it yet. So I need to put it on my kitchen counter so I remember to use it. So I need to do that because, you know what? I want to try it. I want to see, you know, how it froths. Maybe it makes a cold foam. I have to look up the instructions. However, what I'm thinking is when I add the tablespoons of the Nescafe to the Dunkin', I'm using the measuring things on the side of the Dunkin' cup. I can mix that up really well with the frother as well, I bet you. Because usually I take a butter knife or the tablespoon that I measure the coffee out with, and I don't want to double dip. I don't want that ground coffee like getting it wet. Does that make sense? So I don't make a lot of sense, but it's okay. I'm sure some people follow me. It's not freezing cold. Well, it's 23. I guess it's 23 and it feels like 15, which is, you know, not freezing cold anymore. The body's adjusting. I have to admit, I did let my car warm up. I started it twice. So it wasn't real cold in here. It's not real windy right now. I was watching something and says the vortex is that Florida is going to be getting snow the first time in I think 10 years, because it said something they got like snow flurries in 2014. However, they've like had no snow on the ground. I forgot how many years, like 200 or something, I think they're saying. So, but I only watched that very quickly while I was waiting for the car to warm up. Sometimes what I'll do is while the car is warming up, I'll be sitting out in the mudroom because I'm putting my boots on and such. So I'm sitting out in the mudroom and I'll just like go through some shorts on YouTube. The life I lead, right? So I'd called Tasha and she said, Everly's been wanting to call you. I go, why haven't you let her? She goes, because she thinks she could just snatch my phone out of my hands, and that's now how it works. I go, oh no. So I said, well, I'm getting ready to go to Dunkin'. Would you like a coffee? And she said, yeah. And, you know, I said, I'm going to get Jar one as well. I said, well, I'll go do that. I said, but I do have to stop by the gas station and pick the neighbor up a soda. So what I'll do is bring her soda down to her and then come down. Because guess what? I forgot my cup and I just need it. It's just something I like. What if I, oh, and then I also told Tasha, we were on the phone for a little bit. I had thought about changing my room around. So, and she keeps saying, well, if you're going to change your room around, Mom, why don't you go to the bigger bedroom? You know, you have that empty now. I said, here's the thing, honey. The reason why I stay in the bedroom I'm in is because I do want to go smaller. So I need to be able to adjust to that. Going to the bigger bedroom, what is that going to do for me? It's going to give me more space. And right now I said, girl, I even thought about going to, you know, Amelia and, well, it was Amelia's and then it was Amelia and Everly's. I even thought about going to their bedroom, like, you know, just to get used to the downsizing. Hi, can I please get a large iced coffee with the shots of vanilla, Splenda, and cream? Yep, another large with the extra shots of caramel and extra extra. And then a medium iced cappuccino with 6 shots of caramel swirl. And that's it. Thank you. Okay. So I've thought about doing that, but before I do that, I actually want to paint that room and get it back to a neutral color, you know? So we'll see how it goes. I'm just trying to plan things out in my head. And we know my head don't work that great. So I'm gonna be scanning in a minute. I got those little things in my hair again. She's coming actually in a second. So I just had my hair like pulled up, and it's not the banana clips, it's just the 2 clips. But I'm thinking, you know what? I might order banana clips just to see how they work, and they're really cheap on Temu, to be honest with you. I have 3 pairs of sunglasses in the bag. One resembles it. I've thought about taking a picture of mine and searching Temu to see if it comes up with like really close ones. So it is what it is. These are nice. These are nice. They slide a little bit. The other ones were just comfortable. I didn't feel like I had them on. And just when I would look outside, you know what I mean? It wasn't like as dark. So I miss them. I still have them. Maybe I can find different bows and put on. There's a thought. There is a thought. I should have saved those scratched up ones that I had that I tossed out, the pink ones and such. I should have saved them because I could have took the bows off. I might even look on Temu. You never know, they might sell that. So for some reason that earring keeps getting caught. All right. Well, sitting here scanning my card, I got a text message. I'm gonna go to the gas station for my neighbor because I don't plan on going out a whole heck of a lot. Oh, and last night again, I made those potatoes. Amelia loved them. Trey loved them. Everly, nope. Jara loves them. Tasha loves them. I'm fond of them very much. I think I want to add more bacon to them. I'm doing the bags of the real bacon bits. I think I want to actually cook a pound of bacon. You know, I cook mine in the oven. Speaking of which, I need to clean my oven because I had cooked in there and there's some stuff on the bottom, and like I have a protector on the bottom, but I want to clean it. I don't like my oven dirty, so I need to do that. I'll do that later today after I visit with Everly and Trey. She was going to try to put Trey down for a nap, so it might just be Everly. And maybe if it's just Everly, maybe I can give Tasha a little quiet time with her with reading books and such, or writing on paper, or working with the flashcards. So we'll see. I feel pretty good. I feel pretty good. It's nice to have like that terrible sick feeling that I had pretty much gone. I've gotten it a couple times, but it's just, it is what it is, right? You can't prevent things in life. You could just prepare. So I've got that rear defroster on. So there are a few people I need to return text to, and also Facebook Messenger. I have a few messages there. It's funny because sometimes my sister will send a regular text, but sometimes she'll do it on Messenger.
Have a great day.
Thank you. You too. Let's go ahead and do a good old-fashioned taste test. Oh, I forgot. I gotta go to get that soda too. All right, I'm gonna get the cigarettes first. They're right there. And it's gonna tip. There we go. All right, let's see how she is. I've already just had one medium today. I don't know, I get up about 6:15, and then I was like, oh, there's no reason to get up. So I laid in my room and I watched, it was something that came up with, this woman got arrested for child neglect. She had already lost her other children, and when they went there once, they investigated her, CPS, but they named it something else, had went over and they called the cops to do a well check. There was hardly any food in the refrigerator. There was one blow-up air mattress. So they went back to do a well check because the neighbors were saying that the mother was leaving the child alone. And the child's 3 years old. So then when they went back, the cops went back and she wouldn't let him in. They called her on the phone to let her know that they were there, that she needed to open the door for a well check. She wouldn't. They did try kicking in the door. I guess it took 2 hours. She finally opened the door. And when paramedics came to check the child, because the child's teeth were all black and some type of cold sore and looked really thin. So the child was malnourished, but the boyfriend had said that the child would only eat chicken nuggets, something else, and candy. Refused to eat anything else. So, come to find out, he was malnourished, his teeth were rotten out, and they did charge the mother, at first with a misdemeanor, but at the end, you know how it gives you the write-up, like, you know, of what happened, and she did get a felony charge of child abuse. And then I watched the Dad's Challenge podcast, had a new one this morning, and it was about Ruby's sister, I think her name's Bonnie, and he went over an old video about when she was trying to get the little girl's ears pierced and how she recorded it. Like, I don't know. Delicious. So he went over that, and yeah, I'm surprised she still has that out there as well after what, you know, her sister went through. And people now are going through her videos and such with like a fine-tooth comb. So, I don't know. But, like, the child was in the chair for a while crying and saying, I don't want it done. Still tried to do it. You know, once the child says, no, I don't want it done, and they're crying and fighting you and covering your ears and you're recording it, then you go to having her sit on your lap and trying to hold her to get these ears pierced, and she's still crying. Why would you, I don't know, put that on the internet? And then the daughter said something, she was 8 at the time, I believe she was 8, and said, I don't want my ears pierced. No, but I don't want you to be mad. And then when she was home, the mother was home, she called her mother and said, you know, what would you have done to me? And then it came down to the little girl was in her room, I don't know, supposedly having to clean it or something. But it's like, why would you force a child? I don't know. I'll be back. All right. So, yeah, I was talking about the earrings. I don't know. And, you know, like Josh pointed out that she had such a mean look, like, and she treats her kids. I mean, I'm not saying that she did it like with, what's her face, like, you know, with that woman, but however, like, she disciplines them pretty much like Ruby did in the beginning, not towards the end. I'm not saying that at all, but it's just sad. If a child doesn't want something and says no, maybe offer it one more time, you know, and then take that no for okay, you know, like ear piercing and such, not like cleaning up your room, you know, but wanting something done to themselves, you know. So those are my beliefs. I don't know, you know, I just, like Josh said, he doesn't believe Ruby ever loved the children. And that's sad. And Sherry has gone through counseling, and I guess it's been confirmed that Ruby and Jody had like an affair. So, and the husband just willingly left and didn't have any contact with the children for like a year. How does a father do that? I even asked JR, I'm like, if anything ever happened between Tasha and yourself, and you guys didn't get along or whatever the reason, what would you do? Would you make sure you seen your children? He goes, absolutely. We talk about the Ruby and Jody thing, and to duct tape children and not feed them to the point of malnourishment, how much does a child cry? Maybe after a while the child gets used to maybe not being fed. However, in the beginning, right, wouldn't you think that child would cry for hunger, like I'm hungry, and not given water or drinks and trying to drink out of the toilet? Come on. They need to get more than 4 years. I mean, that's, they need to spend a long time in prison. That's just my thoughts and opinion on that. I sound like Forrest Gump. Sorry, that just came to my head. Sorry. I laugh at myself. And when I go home, I'll do it from Tasha's. I'm going to call and make my appointments. I have the prescriptions for it, so I'm going to call and make my appointments, and also call the eye doctor, the optometrist. When I called November, their optometrists have retired, and they were waiting for the other one, and I didn't call back. That's on me. So I need to get that scheduled as well. And I'm going back to bifocals, because what a pain in the butt to have to remove your glasses to look at the phone. That was ignorance on my part. Because with my glasses on, I can't read what's on the phone. If I take them off, I can. But it's just a pain. So, and Tasha goes, you getting blue glasses again? I go, probably, if I could find them. If not, I might keep my frames. They'll just have to fix the bows on them, but I do like them. I said it'd probably be either pink or blue. It will depend on what they have and what I like. I got to admit, I do try on several, but I do go for the colors that I favor. One time I had gotten the, gold frames type of aviators or something. I really didn't like them. I don't know why I went for them. But I'm not a fan of the gold or silver type of eyeglasses. I like the plastic type better. I think they last longer. That's, I also thought about getting those glasses where you could put the magnets on, you know what I mean, and change the frames and such. So, but once I get my eye exam, I can purchase a pair online with, the prescription that I see, and I could do that as well. So, and then it was funny, I found my, I have blue contacts, that I had from Florida actually, and they aren't dried out or anything, and I thought, let me try them on and put them in my eyes, but I don't have any more of the solution, and I would want to rub them real well. But then I also remember when I used to wear them, for the first hour, my eyes would just run with water, so it's probably not worth it. But let me go grab this real quick. All right, guys, I was bad. I purchased this for myself. These breads are good. I usually get just the cheesecake, but this one is strawberry cheesecake. So I shouldn't have done that, because I kept saying I wasn't going to purchase junk stuff, I've been being sure to eat a little bit better, but that just called my name when I seen the strawberry, and I don't think if it would, because they just have the cheesecake one. I wouldn't have. But I'm looking, I'm seeing the pink, and I'm like, oh no, I've got to try it. I had it in Florida. For the longest time, it was not in New York State anywheres. And it's up here now. So, I don't know how long this car vlog is going to be. I don't think I need to go out for anything else unless I go out and get another coffee. So I'll see how long this is. I know some like longer vlogs and such. It's just winter, guys. I want to get out. I want to get walking. I am walking on my treadmill. That's why I kind of want to switch my room around. I'm able to bring it out and back and forth and such, but I'm thinking in my head there's just a different, better way. It was too funny when I was like, Mom, just move your room. And then she understood when I was like, no, I want to adapt to smaller. It's not the smallest room. It's the second to smallest room. That's why I had said I had thought about moving into the smallest room just to get used to it. But a lot of the tiny homes I did see a trailer that I got my eye on. And it is $45,000. It's a single wide. It's 960 square feet, 960 square feet. It's 3 bedrooms, 1 bath. So they will move it within 150 miles for free. It's in Lock, New York. It's like 60 something miles, so I can get it moved and put down for free. Now it's just trying to find land, because you have to have somewhere to put it. You can't just leave it after you purchase it. The bathroom is small. It's just a shower. However, I thought of, I'm sure the bathroom is next to one of the bedrooms. Usually the smaller bedrooms, which I would hope. It's hard to tell from the pictures. It's in pretty good shape. I mean, yes, I would want to change things around. That's what I want. I want to be able to make it my own. And I would think of, like the smallest bedroom, maybe going into that or something and making a larger bathroom, because I want a claw foot bathtub. I had that growing up, loved it, absolutely adored that tub. Even, leave the shower standing there, but add more room for a bathroom, for the tub. So I have that on my saved list. And then I could have the spare bedroom for if the grandchildren stay over. Also could use it as an office and have, like a couple, maybe twin beds in there or something. So that's why I've kept my eye on that. It's just a single wide. It's not a double wide. But for the person selling it, which must be, it's on, it's owned by probably like somewhere that sells trailers, if they're willing to take it within 150 miles of where it's located and set it up and such. It's most likely through like a mobile home manufacturer type. So it's hard to find land that has like sewer set up and such. So and in the district you want it in, don't want too many acres. I really don't want a full acre. A half an acre would suffice. And yes, I would take care of my own lawn and do all that. It is carpeted. I'd want to pull up carpeting and lay laminate floors. So it's just a lot to think about. And it's just January though, so I do think prices of things will start going down in the next 6 months. My father always said, what goes up must come down. Look at years ago how the gas prices came down. It was amazing. And I hope to see that again. I mean, gas prices come down, I'm sure many more people would travel. A lot of people put off traveling because if they have a larger family and a bigger vehicle, the gas money it takes, and it's just ridiculous. We need a better economy. So, but I am almost home. Like I said, I'm going to bring actually I have to go to 2 different neighbors, so I'm going to bring the soda down, grab my coffee cup, go across the way, bring that to her and then go down to Tasha's for a bit. Those are my plans for the remaining of the day. I hope everyone that watches is doing very well. I hope your new year has been bright and not too cold and miserable. Just know that will go away soon enough. No, I'm not going to say soon enough, but it will go away. We will see bright sunny skies again. So, but until later, guys, take care. And no, I'll be back.